and thank you for tuning into Kentucky Good Vibes. I'm your host, DISHAYNA Perkins, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing Miss CEO and founder of the Mix Network, based out of Virginia, but raised in Brooklyn. How are you, Tameeka?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, Tameeka Lesley. So tell me about yourself.
Oh Lord, that grand question. Tell me about yourself, Lord. Where do I start? I'm a service professional. That's number one. I've kind of branded myself as a service professional because I do a lot of things. Like you know how they always say, you gotta choose one thing. You gotta choose one thing. I can't because I'm multifaceted. And the Mix Network, of course, that's my baby, where I do artist development and artist management, and a plethora of other things go along with that. Education on the music business. I'm big on that. Showing people the business of music, because you can't make it without knowing about the business. They say it's 90% talents, 90% business, 10% talent. Yeah, there you go. So that's one of my major things, is making sure people are educated on what they're doing. I'm a event curator. I help people plan events. I've ran big events myself in the city of Richmond, helping Black businesses in the city. That was called the Shop Black Pop-Up. Plan on, bringing that back. COVID kind of put a damper on that a little bit. So I'm just working on bringing that back as well. I do business promotions, meaning like for entrepreneurs or independent artists, anything you could think of. If you need custom apparel, I do that as well. I can put your logo or your saying or anything you want put on a shirt, hoodie, sweatpants, whatever, to promote yourself, be your own walking billboard. I do full assessments for artists, as far as going through their entire artist portfolio and giving them an action plan, as far as where sketching out from A to Z what they have going on and what they need to do to get to the goals that they have for their career. In a nutshell. I could go on and on. I mean, I have a whole list of things that I do, but that's the gist of it.
Okay, I like your earrings.
Thank you. I'm the key.
Did you make those?
I didn't make them. I wish.
Miss, I make this, I do this, and I do that.
I know. It's crazy. My mind be everywhere. I just can't settle on one thing. And I recently, joined forces with a mentor, and I had that discussion with her about me choosing one thing, and that's where the one-stop shop came from, where I rebranded the Mix Network recently. After an accident that I had in February. So really, I'm still in my healing phase. Honestly, I'm believing it. I make it look good. That's my new motto. I gotta
make it look good.
Yeah, I make it look good because so I rebranded and I became a one-stop shop because of all the things that I do have to offer. So I just put it under one umbrella for now. Just taking it from there, and just presenting all of what I do. A one-stop shop.
I definitely hear your Brooklyn accent. Yo, mom.
It never goes away.
They try to take shop, moms. You feel me?
Yeah. They tried to take it from me in Virginia, but nope. I'm gonna hold on to my little accent. It goes in and out, but people do say they notice it in certain situations. Yeah.
Okay. So what exactly brought you to doing the things that you do?
Well, in New York, it's just a little timeline of things. Like in New York, I used to put together. Did I go out?
No, you good.
Okay. Something came up on my screen, but in New York, I used to help put together fashion shows and do different. I was very always very creative. Wanted to do creative things, do things with my hands, make things. But when I got to Richmond is where I really started flourishing and branching out, and actually being in fashion shows, helping and assist with other fashion shows. And then I linked up with one of my good friends. He's passed away during COVID time, God rest his soul. I used to do events with him at his the Visions Lounge, and became like a manager of some. He was like, he always used to call me his manager. But I was the behind the scenes person. I became a behind the scenes person for him and helping him with his events and planning. And we had a lot of artists come through and perform. And then I just thought, when you go along, you're doing things, you start noticing things about yourself. It's like, oh, well, I like doing it, or I'm good at this, or whatever. And I had a couple of artists that did express to me that they wanted me to be their manager, and I was like, what, me, who? No. I'm just out here doing events. Spreading love and just wanting people to succeed. So I always had like this motto, purpose-driven connections, because I had this thing where I could bring people together or bring things together for a purpose. So that's what that came from. And then I started doing more. I started working with a company called Translations Productions that I still work with now, that puts on theatrical fashion shows and every year, and it's like a big thing. And then I, met Hakeem Romance maybe like three years ago. And he was asking, he had put out there that he was looking for management, and I'm sitting back like, because at that time I was doing some doing some things with another entertainment company, Ugly Money. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I'm based out of Atlanta. I was doing some things with them and bringing vendors down there for the events, and going to the conferences and things like that, meeting different people. And then I like I said, I met Hakeem by way of him asking saying that he needed management. So we had a meeting, and that was birthed. And I finally stepped into the manager's shoes.
I remember that show when me and you had spoke in the past about the trip to Atlanta and doing the Ugly Money concert.
And since then I joined another, I'm no longer, doing those conferences or anything, but I still do work with Hakeem. I done took classes at NYU for music essentials and got a certification for that. Like I'm investing in myself so I can level up to help other people succeed. So I mean, basically it was birthed out of wanting to help people succeed, honestly, because I feel like I could always help other people make their visions come to life. So I was putting so much energy into helping other people manifest with their goals, pretty much. So it's all that energy came from that,
So coming in as a new client, what should people expect with the Mix Network? Like coming in as a new client, like what's the process?
The process, be ready to invest in yourself. That's number one.
No, that's what you for. No.
Right, that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna spend the money all on you. Yeah, that's what they think. That's what they think.
I know. I already know
that money talk is a taboo. It's taboo. They don't want to talk about money, but it costs money. It costs money. And pretty much my process is, if you want to link up with me and have a discovery call, you know, most consultants that I consider myself now consultant would have a discovery call. Lord Jesus, help me. A discovery call, and then you know, I pretty much tell them what I have to offer, and I, you know, let them explain to me what their goals are, what they have going on, real, you know, and try to get a brief picture of where they need to go. So we have that discussion, and then if they want to move further and get a full assessment, I do like I said earlier, an A to Z artist portfolio assessment.
Okay.
Everything from your PRO to DSP, you know, excuse me, your music catalog, where you've performed, you know, everything, A to Z, all the things that you have going on or not, because some people don't have all of those things. And that's probably my perfect candidate right there, as long as they're ready to invest in themselves, to kind of get them up to speed and make sure their business is in order so that they can monetize their music in the proper way. That's the goal, because I see a lot of people, you know, they putting out music, and it's not going anywhere. It's hitting the ceiling and coming right back down. Nobody's hearing it. Nobody knows who they are, you know. So I provide resources, you know, and I have a plethora of resources, people who can help them get to other levels, you know. I recently added sync opportunities on my list of things. So if somebody is interested in sync placements, I can help you with that. I do have briefs that come to my email regularly. So that's another stream of income for an artist outside of just the regular streaming, because we already know that's a rabbit hole right now. That's just a drop in the bucket, and there's so many other ways to make money, and that's basically what I do, show artists other ways to make money. And I believe in, if you're an independent artist, you need to be doing independent things, and that means creating your own opportunities. So you got to get creative with it and think outside the box. So I have those type of idea strategies, brainstorming. I do a lot, you know, where I meet the artists where they are and get them to the next level. I help them connect the dots. I help them connect the dots for their success.
Okay, so what exactly sets you aside from the rest of the managers or people trying to, you know, make things happen for the artists in the Mix network or so?
I'm passionate, I know that, and I'm not gimmicky. There's no fanfare. It's just education, business, and, you know, just real genuine care for the artists. You know, like I said, I help them connect the dots. Like some people, you know, I'm a one-stop shop. Okay. And if I have to, you know, say what makes me stand out, I have become a one-stop shop because I can help them do so many things in different areas that they don't have to go over here to get help with understanding agreements and contracts. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, but I understand them. Yeah, I took the time to learn, and I've drawn up. I know how to draw up agreements. I have standard contracts for performance writers, and you know, being a host, or, you know, wanting to bring on a DJ, or if you want to, excuse me, somebody might happen to approach you, because we have a lot of independent films now. You know, people are doing independent films, and I've had experience with that, and being able to draw up contracts so that the artists can get paid from those independent film directors. Because a lot of them try to get the music for free, and this is the product. You know what I mean? So, and I notice a lot of artists don't understand contracts and they don't use them, you know? So I took the time to invest and learn those things and have those things in my arsenal that I can help. So it's like a lot of little nuances that I do have available for artists that most people probably wouldn't help them with, or they would have to go to somebody else or 10 different people to get, services from 10 different people. And right with me, you can get it all in one place.
So where did the name The Mix come from?
The Mix Network, I mean, based on just me being a resourceful person and wanting to create a network, which thus became a one-stop shop, to create a network of resources, a network that connects the dots for artists to succeed and meet their goals.
I got the perfect logo. The Mix, you stirring it up.
Yeah, I'm stirring it up.
A little bit of everything.
Network. It's a mixed network. It's a plethora of services. It's a network. I partner with other industry execs and people who have other, more knowledge than me, because I don't know it all. No one person knows it all. So I'm good at connecting. That's why I said purpose-driven connections, because once I realize the expertise of someone else, I network with them and keep them on my list of preferred places to refer artists for specialized things that I may not have time to do or I don't do.
Okay, so given the opportunity to create your own showcase and to create your own lineup of who's going to open and who's going to be the headliner, who would you have coming in, dead or alive?
Oh, wow. Okay. Man, that's going to be an expensive concert.
Well, if everything was going to be covered.
That thing is going to be expensive. Now, I would love to bring Jill Scott, Sade. I guess this will be a female review because all females are coming to mind. But I love Jill Scott. I gotta have her. And Sade, I love her. And if I had to choose a guy, who would it be?
Just a guy.
I don't want to discriminate, and the guys too. Let's put Hakeem Romance on there as the opener. He can open up, But no, for real. Like I always said I wanted to go to a concert or have a concert that consisted of Jill Scott, Sade, Mary J. Blige. Like it's just those are my favorites. Those are my favorites. And I'm like, all in one place? Yeah. Same night?
No, you get it the whole weekend. Like I'm thinking like what's that one movie? Boom Boom Room. It's your show.
But sure, if we're gonna do the whole weekend, it's gonna be a conference. We're gonna have panelists talking about different things in the industry to give valuable information to artists. And then, of course, the performances. I probably would choose of course, a few local artists to come on and be openers. And
Sarah keeps getting in my face. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
The fans going.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like Tank. I like Raheem Devon.
He's coming down here next month.
You know what? He frequently comes to Richmond. He likes Richmond for some reason. He shows Richmond love. He has shown Richmond love. But I really do. I was a Raheem Devon fan before he even hit mainstream. I had the CD with all his music on it. Listening to it, and then when he went mainstream, I was like, "Oh, y'all just." I've been listening to him. I think I still got that CD somewhere in here.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you can go ahead.
So, do you have any new projects that you're working on, or anything that we should know about?
The rebrand, like I said, I'm rebranded as a one-stop shop. I don't have anything specific right now that it's just the rollout of the rebrand and just helping people understand what I bring to the table and how I can help them. To try to I guess help them sift through all of the noise, because there's a lot of noise going on in the industry, with things, and nobody knows who to trust. Everybody's just grabbing at straws. So right now I'm really just trying to position myself in how to tackle that, so to speak, and attract the ones that I can really help.
Okay.
So I don't have anything specific. I mean, I've been rolling out my custom apparel. I've been doing a lot of that. So if people want their logo on a shirt, a hoodie, or something like that, I'm more than welcome. You're more than welcome to reach out to me, and we can get that going for you. If you need merch, artists need merch when they have shows, or they want to post it on their website to make a little extra money. I do that, so that's one of my I guess I would say that's one of my major things that I am working on right now.
What's the turnaround?
It depends on what you want. Like, if you just want vinyl, if I'm doing a vinyl, it's probably going to take me about a week, depending on how many you want. I would say up to maybe 20 shirts. That would be about a week, because I do everything by hand.
Okay.
I put a lot of love into it. But if you want like DTF, like that direct to DTG, direct to garment, direct to fabric, that will probably take maybe 2 weeks, because that's a different process. So yeah.
Okay.
So
what's something that you would tell? So what's something that you would tell your younger self that you know now?
Girl, and that's how I was started too, girl. Girl, I wish you would have took those opportunities. There were so many opportunities I had as a younger girl that I didn't take, that I kind of reflect on, but I don't beat myself up over it anymore. But if I had to talk to the younger self, like, girl, you should have took those opportunities. And just be careful, guard your heart, protect your energy from the vultures that are out there ready to, misuse you and mishandle you. Be aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's something that you would tell your future self?
My future self is keep going. Don't stop. So happy that I would say if it's future, because that will be present. Keep going, don't stop. But future is like, I'm glad you did not stop, because look where we are now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Is there anything else you would like to add before we wrap up?
I just really appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to come on the show. That's number one. I appreciate that. I guess I could say that this is like one of my first interviews.
Okay.
I
was the first. Kentucky Good Vibes. I was the first. You heard it first.
Because I always shied away from interviews. Like, I didn't like talking about myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I'm the only one out there that feels that way. I've really always put the focus on other people. Like I said, always helping everybody else, putting my energy into everybody else. And I never put the energy on, the focus on me. I always shied away from cameras and interviews and talking about myself. But with the recent turn of events in my life this year, almost losing my life, I look at things differently. So now it's like, you know what, do it. If you bomb, at least you did it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna like you. Somebody's gonna resonate with what you got going on or what you have to say. I just, just be genuine. I'm just being genuine. I just gotta be me. And if I had to say anything to anybody out there, it's like, just stay true to yourself. Long as yourself is good.
That was my next question.
Be good. Sometimes we got to put the disclaimers for people, But yeah, stay true to yourself. Don't change or alter yourself because of outside noise, distractions, or what people expectations are, because everybody has their own journey, their own road to travel.
Okay.
And come see me, come see me, even entrepreneurs, business owners, and independent artists. I have something for any of you. I bet you I got a service that I can help you with. If it's nothing but business promotion, I can help you with that. If it's brainstorming, if it's idea strategizing, I will help you. I will help you. Yep.
Well, thank you so much for interviewing with me here at Kentucky Good Vibes, and I appreciate you for taking time out of your day to interview with me. And with that said, I look forward to catching up with you in the future. And I'm definitely going to hit you up about some merch. Because, I do music too. And I do a little bit of everything. Kentucky Good Vibes, all of that stuff. So, and I'm a one-stop shop too. I ain't trying. It's your time to shine right now. But, we on the same page.
I see you doing the merch. All right.
Yeah. But okay. Well, thank you so much once again. And I look forward to catching up with you soon.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.